right, let's have a good round today. Have fun out there. Okay, I'll accept that. Second shot here on the first. Setting up here, looking for the eagle. Well, that was, that was tough. Just wound up short. All right, that's a well-played hole, tapping in for birdie. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. And the wind is picked up. We got a tailwind to deal with. Second shot here on hole number 2. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. All right, we're back in the fairway. I like it. Well, that's a nice chip. Well done. You're going to want to sink this one. This to save your par. Okay, 1 under par on your round. Okay, let's knock this close. Third hole, par 3. You know what to do. Not the cleanest swing, but that's all right. Well, better luck next time. Nicely out of that rough. Now let's get into that green. And this is our third shot. A little bit too firm on that one. Hopefully we can settle things here with a bogey. It's getting there. Good putt in there for the bogey. And that'll bring you up to even par after that one. We're teeing up on the 4th hole now. Well, you didn't hit that one perfectly. A little wayward there. Setting up here in the deep stuff. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. Nice work out of that bunker. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. And after that one, even par is your score. Okay, here we go. 5th hole, par 5. Have a good drive. My word, that was some serious power. Okay, about 200 yards or so to the pin from here. This approach is heading left. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. You're out of the bunker, and I've seen closer sand shots before, but on the green now, it's a plus, right? This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. All right, you're starting this way out to the left. Hey, I'll take that from that distance. All right, not much left here. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store. You are currently sitting right at even par. Hole number 6. Whoops. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And this one's starting out way left. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. And you're at even par. Okay, setting up on a short par 4 today. This one might roll into the rough. Okay, here's our second shot here on the 7th hole. This one could end in the rough. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. This one looks like it'll break to the right. That one's zooming by the hole. All right, for the bogey. 1 over for the day. All right, let's get this close. We got a par 3 8th hole. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Well done. This putt's left to save par. I think it starts off straight enough, then turns a bit to the right. Right by. Here comes a 3-footer. And a bit of bad luck here. Back-to-back bogeys after that putt drops. Okay, you are at 2 over par. All right, here we go. 9th hole, par 4. Well, that'll happen.
Hi, will you be my friend?
A little bit off here. It's going to the rough. All right, here's what you got left for par. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Oh, that flew right by. This one's just 3 feet. Currently 3 over par for the day. All right, tee this one up and have a good drive. We're on a par 4 as we hit the 10th hole. Nicely played. This one's about 120 yards out. and the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Well, it looks like you're a bit off on that approach. Way to chip that one close. Well done. Here we go. This is for par. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. And you're 3 over at the moment. Here we go. Time to kick it off on the 11th hole. Not sure where this one's going to end up. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. And nicely done. We're back in the fairway. Oof, right by with the chip. Here we go. Drop this and save that par. And you're 3 over on your round. Okay, par 3 here on the 12th. Let's have a nice one. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. That's okay. This one's around 15 feet away. Oh, missed the par. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And that's 4 over for you. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Well, let's hope this one doesn't find the rough. Okay, just barely found your way into that deep rough. All right, back in the fairway. Now let's go for the green. If you sink this, you could save par. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. All right, you've got this for bogey. Five over par currently. You got a left to right breeze on this hole. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Setting up here for the 10-foot putt. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Good stroke in the hole for a par. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. Going a bit left of the pin. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close maybe. Oh, this one's looking okay. Yeah, it's still looking good. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4. Ouch. I'm okay with that. And about 14 feet to go. This one starts off pretty straight, I think, and then heads to the right. Okay, let's go. Dropping it in there for birdie. And right now, you sit at 4 over par. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. Good shot. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Something was a little bit off on that one. Second shot on the 18th. All right, coming out of the rough, you might not have enough on it. This one's your third. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? Here's an 11-footer. I think we got a right to left break on this one. And the final putt drops, and that is for birdie. And as this round comes to an end, it'll be +3 for you. Okay, thanks for me, and if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon.